Going on, guys? Just wanted to share a quick video on mindset, on how to become successful and how to stay steadfast in your journey to become the person that you know deep down inside to reach your true potential. You see, I'm all about reaching my true potential. If you're anything like me, you realize that the feelings of depression, anxiety, negative thoughts, not being happy, always going around in a circle, it always comes back to us not being in our true potential or not being on the path towards our true potential. We know we could do better. We know we should be doing better. We know we are capable of more, and we stop doing that. So right now I'm in Miami over here. Just came here for the 10x Growth Conference by Grant Cardone. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just writing some ads because, nowadays success is online and we're doing online marketing, online businesses, all that kind of stuff. And I want to learn from the best, Grant Cardone. So this is one of his book right here, The Millionaire Booklet. Um, Great book. Tells you a lot about how money. He says it's not much about money. I have to read it again to refresh my memory. But the thing is, we have to number one, we have to put ourselves in the right environment and put ourselves in a position to be successful. What happens is most of the times we are surrounded by people that are bringing us down, and our environment is the reason why we are in the same situation every single day. If you want to change your environment, if you want to change your circumstance, if you want to change your life, you need to change your environment. You need to change the people you hang out with. You need to change your area. You need to change the place you are in. You need to change a lot. See, you can't expect, or we can't expect to become better and to do more by doing the same thing, right? It just doesn't make sense, right? If you're cooking a meal and you cook a meal adding the same spices every single day, and all of a sudden one day you say, I'm tired of the same meal, I want something new, I want something different, I want something better, right? And then you go back do the same thing. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So for us to achieve a different outcome, we need to do something different. And if we're doing something different, we need to be consistent. So if we were doing something different consistently, we change our habits, we change who we are, we change our environment, right? The reason why we change our environment, because for us to maintain that consistency, for us to maintain that habit, for us to maintain who we are and who we could become, we need to make it easier for ourselves by changing our environment, changing the people who we hang out with, making sure we remove all those people that are bringing us down, remove all those people that are in a lower vibration, in a lower level, and a lower thinking and a lower mindset, or maybe not even in a lower mindset, but just not in the same pathway as you, right? Maybe you want to do better. Maybe you want to be happy. That's not their focus. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. They just want to party every single weekend. That's not going to be conducive to your goals. That's not going to be conducive to our achievement. That's not going to be conducive to our potential. Every single day, if we look at how we are performing to get closer to our potential, and we monitor and we always put ourselves in that introspective mindset at the end of the day and at the end of the night, and evaluate our actions, then we can always tweak it, and we can always become better, right? So I've just been sitting down here thinking. I just writing some ads right now, just trying to get some ads approved. It does take a while to get these ads approved. Sometimes Facebook has all these things going on, all these rules, but the important thing is to always push forward. And when you have an environment, when you have people that are always succeeding, when you have people that are always improving, when you have people that are achieving the goals that you want to achieve, then it will be easier for you and I to achieve those goals. That's why going to these conferences, that's why going to these seminars, that's why going to these places where we can push ourselves and we can surround ourselves with people that that have done what we are doing, and that can be a source of inspiration, can be a source of motivation, can be a source of of a mentor, right? It can be a source of guidance for us to say, hey, look, or a goalpost. Be like, hey, look, this is a person, this is a real person. I can touch this person, and this person has achieved this goal. Why can't I? If it is burning inside you, and if it is burning inside you, and if there's a calling that says, hey, this is possible for you, you can do this, then why can't you do this? Right? Why stop yourself? Why limit yourself? Why put yourself through that depression? Why put yourself through that anxiety? Why put yourself through that unhappiness? Why put yourself in the same cycle of doom, the same cycle of insanity? Why put yourself in that position where it doesn't help you in any way? Right? Every single year you are the same person. You do not change. And this is one thing I love what Grant Cardone says, and I completely agree with this as well. And I see this myself, and I have come to this realization again and again and again. There's people say, you can look at the path that you are going in life, the way you're going in life. People look at it in three ways, right? Either you are growing, either you are dying, or either you are staying leveled. Actually, there's two ways, right? If you're growing, if you're constantly improving, constantly pushing yourself, constantly doing new things, constantly putting yourself out of your comfort zone, constantly taking massive action, then you are growing, right? If you are not doing those things, and you are, let's say, just smoking weed and drinking alcohol, or just not doing, or just doing things that are harming you and not conducive to your success, then you're going down. And I guess the argument would be for neutral is that, oh, well, you're not doing anything bad, but you're not doing anything good to improve yourself. So you're staying in the same place, stagnant. You're doing the same thing every single day, every single day, every single day. Well, actually, if you're staying neutral, then you're dying. There's no level space. It's up or down. Either you're growing or you're dying. If you're staying in the same place, stagnant every single day, slowly inside you will die because you are not growing. As humans, one of the things that drives us is we're always trying to improve. That's how we got all the way here. That's how in the past few years, past few decades, we have these huge high-rise buildings. We have these huge technological advancements. There's so many things that we have been able to accomplish because of man's desire to do more, to be more, and to reach that true potential. I urge you, if you believe inside, and if you have this fire inside that is telling you, and that is showing you, hey, look, this is something I can do, or that is kind of pulling you, and you have this notion inside you that I can do this, or even a tinkle of a notion that, hey, this may be possible for me, or it is possible for someone, then you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. You just need to cultivate that self-confidence, that self-esteem, to allow yourself to take that risk. Life is not worth living if there's no risk, there's no excitement, there's no adventure. What's the point of life if you are not growing, if you are not seeing what you can do? Ask yourself, what else can I do? How much more can I do? What if? Hey, look, you will never know until you try. And I was talking about this with my friend. Again, this is all mindset. You just want to be surrounded yourself with these people, and I see the influence that I have with some people. So I was talking about this entrepreneurship lifestyle with one of my friends, and I was telling him, hey, look, I've invested so much money. I'm investing so much more money into my business, and I was thinking, because a lot of entrepreneurs, they say, hey, failures, and you have to keep failing, and I started thinking, I was like, hey, I've been an entrepreneur for most of my life, and I can't remember the failures. And then I thought about it. I have had failures. I just don't remember them. I just don't focus on them. I don't think of them I just think about the successes. And that's what keeps me going. I don't dwell on the failures. Whenever I fail at something, I look at it as a learning lesson. I literally look at it. It's like, okay, that's good. I just pass it away. Because my mindset is, if I do not try, right? If I do not invest, if I do not take that action, if I do not go and write that ad, if I do not try it one more time, how will I know? I will never know. What if it works? Right? What if it works? Right? What if it works? That's the driving thing. What if it works? What if I can do this? Just imagine, what if I can do this? How beautiful would that be? What if I can do this? So I urge you to ask that question for yourselves. What if? Because it's a risk both ways, right? It's a risk both ways, right? Because you can live in life in regret, and you'll always be thinking, hey, what if? What if I did this, because you had this inclination inside you, hey, maybe I should do this and it could do something, but you chose to limit it down. You chose to bury it down. But instead, if we chose to not bury it, and we start to ask ourselves, start to put ourselves in that position, take that action, that desire, that intuitive desire, the intuitive action that comes within, and if we choose to push ourselves, if we choose to put ourselves in that state, if we choose to take that massive action, if we choose to take that risk, and if we choose to put ourselves in that position to get rejected, to fail, right? Then only then can we succeed. You cannot succeed if you're not putting yourselves out there. You cannot go to the store if you not go out and walk. You will not know if you'll be able to go out to the store. You do not know how you will get there, not necessarily, but unless you go out there, you won't know. Unless you take that risk, you won't know. Unless you take the leap of faith, hey, I may fail, but I may also succeed. I may fail, I may not succeed, but I will learn. But I'll never know if I do not try. I'll never know if I do not try. And so that's a beautiful thing. I think entrepreneurship is beautiful. I think this whole lifestyle of living life as an entrepreneur and constantly improving yourself, constantly making impact, constantly influencing others, and constantly motivating others is just a beautiful thing, because you have to motivate yourself every single day. You have to motivate yourselves all the time, because a lot of times you may feel down. A lot of times you may feel doubtful. A lot of times you may feel like, hey, maybe I can't do this. Is this possible for me? And so you have to motivate yourself every single time. And just by motivating yourself and cultivating that self-confidence and reinforcing those beliefs inside you, that constantly you keep taking that massive action, eventually you come to success. So my mindset, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, my mindset is, hey, if I didn't try, I would never know. And then I would be living in regret. Be like, hey, what if I did try it? And what if it was a success? Right? But at least I tried it, and even if I failed, I know, hey, I tried it, and that was not a good thing, and I know that's not the right thing, so I know now. At least I know, right? It's like you have a girlfriend, and you're not sure if she's cheating or not, right? And then you have a sense, but you don't know, right? You don't know. And I guess this may be a negative example, but go with me. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend's cheating on you, and you don't know. You just don't know if she's cheating on you, but so you don't know how you feel about it, right? One day you feel good, one day you feel bad. You don't know, and she's giving you all these. She's showing you love, but then you see these things of different sides. You don't know, but then what happens when you know? When you find out, you catch her one day cheating on you. What happens? Now you're certain, now you know. And so now you're not stuck in this middle where you're just always filled with depression, anxiety, and just thinking in your head and wasting time and being stuck in a mud pile, being stuck in a wormhole, right? And, not in that wormhole, but stuck in a wormhole. You know what I'm talking about, like a quicksand. It's not conducive. So the best thing to do is take the risk, find out if it works, and find out if it doesn't work. And at the end, at least you know. Or else, if you don't try, you don't know. Just imagine how it can change your life, how it can change your family's life, how it can change your friend's life, how it can change your wife, how it can change your brother, your sister, how you can improve, how it can impact other people's lives just by you becoming a success. And the way to become successful is to put yourself at risk of being a failure. And once you put yourself at risk of becoming a failure, only then you can be successful. Only then you can change yourself, change the world, and change your environment. Mindset, success, 10x growth con. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading more videos on mindset, entrepreneurship, lifestyle development, and also online marketing as well. And that is what I'm working on as well. And I do have an Airbnb business as well, which I will be sharing some tips on that as well. Like the video if you like the video, if this has motivated you, if you have learned something, and if you have gained some knowledge, or if you have been inspired in some way, comment down below if there's something you may want to add, if there's something that you believe that helps you every single day, there's something that you do every single day, or comment a story, comment something that one of your favorite entrepreneurship story that you failed and you kept on failing, eventually you became a success in a certain area. It could be a small success. Could be a very small success. I used to play basketball. I used to keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. I used to suck at shooting. Now I'm pretty good at shooting. And so I challenge you one-on-one. All right? Share the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you guys later. Peace. I'm going to go outside for a walk, see this Miami beach weather. I came here early this morning, did not even explore because I wanted to get some work done. Now, since I got some work done, I can go outside and experience this weather that is Miami Beach. Beautiful day, beautiful life, beautiful living. Entrepreneurship is beautiful.